I'm on stage. Welcome back to another day, another dollar. So, my name is Rafael. Oh, we were in blank. Emily, can you?
Oh, looks like
It
yeah,
looks
looks like
like
we're there. But I can't see us either.
you,
Can
right?
you
Like,
see us, Emily?
let me see if you. Yeah, we're actually on YouTube as well. Okay, maybe
Okay.
something lacking in the system.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all
Okay.
right.
Whatever. Let's keep going. Guys, this is going. My name is Rafael. I'm the founder of Share Studio. Been doing Amazon for the past 8, 9 years already. I think this year, oh, today's actually my business birthday, bro. August 18th. I think
Oh,
it's today. I'm
really?
gonna double check. Yeah. Wow. If it is today, I'm definitely gonna go for have a cake or something. Jeez, that's crazy.
That's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
man. Wow.
I
What a
think
life.
mine
What a time to
mine
be
is
alive.
also in August.
Yeah.
Mine is also in August. Yeah, but I don't remember the exact date. I should look it up.
Well, I honestly at this point I believe I'm an expert in content conversion on Amazon and off Amazon. We help sellers make more money on Amazon. Literally, we help them make millions from thousands to millions of dollars. These guys right here, Pink Miracle, we got them from 400K to 1.2 million in the 10 months in monthly revenue. And anything that's to do with driving traffic and increasing conversions, we can help you with on and off Amazon. We also do social media. We got a client more than 3 million views in the first 3 months, and the fourth month it got almost 100 million, half a million views, meaning 500,000, and we got them more than 11,000 clicks from those 500,000 views. So sure we can help you out if you need any help. Just scan the QR code below. And with me is my partner in crime, Mr. Andrew Pernia. He is a master at PPC on and off Amazon. Andrew, I'll let it take it and you introduce yourself.
Yeah, so we help e-commerce businesses increase their sales on Amazon. We feel helping brands since the last 5 years. We manage around more than $1 million, $10 million in ad spend on Amazon, and yeah, we've helped in multiple categories actually. So I also believe we have a lot of experience for to help you. The idea of these lives is that you can ask questions or ask us to review a listing or a niche or particular product that you're planning to launch or something that's going on Amazon specifically or also in e-commerce in general. So yeah, let's start.
We got a
Emily,
first question.
all right. Yeah.
I'm looking at YouTube right now. It says, hi, I'm planning to launch a completely new product I created. There's basically zero search volume for this keyword. What's the strategy to create demand on Amazon? Wow. Okay. Well, the
Okay.
first thing I would do is um create that demand, right? If you're reinventing the wheel, which I never like to reinvent the wheel, honestly. Not never, I wouldn't say never, but I wouldn't. I like just to repurpose the wheel. But if you're gonna recreate the wheel, what I would do is I would create a lot of hype around social media, meaning people would need to be able to understand what my product is, make it searchable, make it relatable, educate people on the problem and make sure they buy. And if it's off Amazon, I would start with social media, depending on the product. If it's a B2B business type of product, maybe even start somewhere else, not necessarily TikTok. If you're selling to older generation, maybe start at Facebook. If you're selling to a younger generation, maybe TikTok, Instagram ish, Snapchat. You can now run ads on WhatsApp as well. You can run ads on ChatGPT. You can you can run ads everywhere. You can run ads on streaming TV. So that's what I would do. I will invest a lot of money in driving that traffic to Amazon or to your Shopify page. Andrew, what do you think?
Yeah. So I love this. I love this topic. Yeah. So first, I would say that you need to switch or you need to turn off your switch of being a no, I want to sell on Amazon, right? And I want to sell on Amazon. There's no keyword, etc. You're not an Amazon seller. You're a brand owner. Okay, you have a
Yeah.
product. You invented a
Yeah.
product. It doesn't matter where you sell it. What does matter is that you can actually sell it. So first, I would say that. And talking about this, you should for sure forget about Amazon PPC at first. Like there's nothing you will do that will drive return of investment that you will need at the beginning. The reason is because there's no demand. Amazon PPC is beautiful. It works tremendously, but it's built around capturing demand that already exists. If you invented a new product and that's why people are not looking for it, you don't need people looking for another product going to Amazon to buy another product that is similar to yours and show them yours to see and to consider yours. That's a lot of waste when, for example, the only opportunity that you're going to have is a quick video if it's sponsor brands or your hero image. That's very little space that you have to convince the audience to give you the attention to consider your product. So, what Rafael is saying is spot on. You should invest all your efforts in tools where you can create the demand, where you can explain why your product is unique. And that's the beauty of, for example, TikTok. TikTok has a lot of organic reach, and you can explain your product. You can even hire or work with, collaborate with influencers who can also create buzz around your product. So that's where 100% of the effort should go towards, not um, capturing a demand that does not exist, but rather creating the demand with tools that allow you to do so. So yeah, that would be it. First, there's another tip that I want to give. There's one mistake that a lot of new inventions make, which is Amazon does give you a higher conversion rate than, for example, Shopify because you have the reputation of Amazon. You have Amazon backing their customers up, right? So if anything goes wrong, they go to Amazon. You can watch the reviews, and everybody trusts Amazon's reviews. But there's something that happens a lot of the times, which is that you post your product on Amazon, and people either, for example, you put it on Vine and people don't actually understand what your product is and they purchase your product, they try it, and they put you bad reviews, and that's tremendously difficult to change the trajectory. Or second, you haven't tested your product that much, you put it on Amazon, then you have some early buyers and they simply don't like it that much, right? So you still need to make some tweaks to your product. So my other recommendation would be start with a start with, for example, Shopify, where if somebody leaves a bad review, nothing happens, right? Start with other tools where the reviews are not that important. Tweak your product until your product has actual market fit, until it's good enough for you to sell it, and then you go to Amazon with the 5-star reviews, and then Amazon's beauty, etc. So you need to be very careful about the timing when you publish your product or when you launch your product on Amazon.
One thing that I want to point out, that's the problem with reinventing the wheel. If I'm launching a new product and people don't understand, it's hard to understand, I wouldn't even do bad reviews, honestly. Not at all. Like, I wouldn't even go there. You'll be wasting your money. Imagine that you get a bunch of like 2 to 3 stars. Like, that's Vine. Like, you're like, you can't remove them, you know? Like, at that
You
point,
can
rather start a new listing. Like,
Yeah,
literally. So I wouldn't even do, unless the product that's really well known and there's really more value to it. I wouldn't even do buy reviews. I would try to get reviews just by creating a really good product. That's it. I've been watching these lights on Amazon, and the brand Carson stands out a lot for me. Can you guys do a breakdown of the listing? Well, yeah, let's do it.
all right, let's look at it. look
Hey,
at it. There
while
are
Emily
some.
is finding that, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, of course.
Brother, what is that? I mean,
This is
it's
these
nice.
are some magnifiers. But you know what's funny? Even though these are magnifiers, this is especially
Old people.
for people. Yeah, you can look at this, and because the image is so blurry and low quality, you cannot zoom in. You know when you hover over
Yeah, yeah.
at the this
So
zoom in
the reason why this sells so much, well, and I'm sure that this was launched ages ago. Yeah,
that
2011.
2011.
But if you see, right now you're competing on price. The problem with this type of stuff, and I'm sure this was ranked even better, and it's right now in number 11. I'm so sure that this was ranked better. The problem that with products like this, Addison, is that you're competing on pricing. If you're competing on pricing, like, what's the point, right? Like you're just squeezing every penny. You're just literally making a few cents on the dollar. Even on the whole thing, like how much can this cost to make? $3 plus PPC. Like, what do you think their margins are here? 50 cents, a dollar. That's how much they put in their pocket. So because of that, you have to create content that the perceived value of the brand is better, and make sure that because it feels better, it feels like a higher quality product that's gonna last, even though everything's made in the same factory, and obviously you're competing against these foreign sellers. You want them to feel like, hey, mine is better. Mine is owned by U.S. companies, designed in California, Florida, New York, whatever. Like Apple, dude, just like Apple. Do you think these people build this here? They don't. They build this in, it literally says in the back, designed in California, a manufacturer or something like that in China. Right? Why do they have to say it's designed in California? That perceived value is extremely important. That's what I would do to increase this to at least $20, put a discount of like 10%, 50%, and then lower it to $15. And I would be making more money already just by investing a few $1,000s into my marketing. That's what I would do with this product. Can you go and look at shipper and sales? Oh, it's Vendor Central, I think.
Yeah, it's Amazon selling the product.
Yeah, they don't care because the listing's already there. So at this point, with these amount of reviews, it's not so much of how much money you could make, is how much money you're leaving on the table. Like how much actual money, like these guys, they were leaving on the table $200,000. They were ranked number one. If they were ranked number one, they're like, dude, I'm already ranked number one. Do I need? Well, you got a bunch of competition coming in. You got people that are giving more added value to your brand. Perceived value is increasing on them, and you're low. And like, hey, at some point, that threshold's you're gonna wait until you're like number 11 to go back to number one. It's so hard. So it's not how much money you're making how much money you're leaving on the table. Like, who is this person? Who will use this in majority? People who have side problems, obviously, and all that. Okay, I'm pretty sure my grandma will use this, right?
Absolutely.
Or my grandpa will use it. Why is this woman who's not that old? Obviously, this is just an influencer doing a review so she can make money. And there's no problem doing that. The problem is that you're not making it relatable. People who are eight, like that's relatable. Then that's AI, which by the way, the AI tag is coming in so businesses. It's a great opportunity, a great time actually to make real content and actually crush your freaking competition. Because when they get that AI tag, your sales can skyrocket if you actually add value. By the way, I made a
I
whole Sandra must send to you so you can watch it.
Yeah, you made a video, right?
8 videos, a whole series, man.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah, send it over. I'd love to watch them. So, so yes, I agree. I mean, for example, you cannot control price, the final price or the D2C price. Amazon does, and Amazon will want to liquidate your inventory as fast as possible, and it will sometimes do it at a loss. And if you keep having many products at a loss, then Amazon will not repurchase, and will very likely stop buying from you, which is very bad. One thing you can do to sell even more for sure, even though your price is good, is to improve your communication here. Like what Rafael is saying is true. This doesn't connect with anybody. And the final customer, which is people who need these magnifiers, will for sure will need some magnifiers to actually look at the listing and to read what's going on. They will need the magnifiers. So make
Uh,
sure that if you're selling magnifiers, at least the letters of the magnifiers are pop up enough that
readable.
you will not need one.
Yeah. No, this. First of all, I would never sell this product, dude. Like unless I got it in 2011. This is a product that somebody from overseas can crush you on it. Honestly, I read a report recently that in 2021 there were like 2.1 million Amazon sellers. Now it's 1.6 million Amazon sellers. The space has consolidated and it's just way harder to compete. And if you really want to compete, like you have to invest so much more money into it. Like honestly,
Yeah,
invest time and effort into it. It's not just Amazon, it's like the whole ecosystem around it. You can still make a lot of money. It's just gotta be harder. That's it.
absolutely. I wanna show you something, Rafael. I wanna show you one of their competitors. Look at this. They're number six in the same subcategory. They have almost 100,000 in revenue compared to the. Hey, are you seeing my screen, or did I
No,
stop sharing?
I don't see your screen.
You cannot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I think I. Okay. Now, what about now?
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. This is very different. So we have compared to Carson, Carson is selling 30,000, 30K per month. Now look at this. They're almost 100,000. They're way newer in 2025. And you can see here how, for example, in terms of their content, you could look at this is already relatable. Even if it was AI, this is way more, at least you have a human here. You can look at the specs and what you can do, the on and off. You can look here at the content. Here is way more high quality, right? And pretty much everything you can see here. Reading, writing, observers. This is exactly the target audience. They're selling way more with a higher price, giving them a much better net revenue. And this is just one, by the way. So for me, it's no surprise that um, that these guys are crushing Carson. I think Carson has a great opportunity because what you said, they're actually made in New York. You can see it. They have it here in the last bullet point, right? So they have the quality. They've been selling since the 1990s, and that's cool. But you don't have it here anywhere. So for sure, if people look at this listing, they will just think this is a Chinese product because it looks like a Chinese product. It doesn't look like an American one.
Yeah.
Whereas this also looks a bit Chinese, not gonna lie, but at least it's relatable. At least it's easy to understand, and that's why these guys are crushing their sales. In their rank, they have kept the ranking there in the number six with way less reviews, by the way.
Okay. Um, well, we only have 9 more minutes left. Anything you want to see? Anything else you want to see?
No, I think this would be it. Do you wanna look at this other listing as well? Oh, look at this. Best for gift for seniors.
Yeah. So the beauty about this AI tag that's coming out, because obviously you can. There's always two ways to see things. You can see a problem, you can see a solution, right? Or you can see an opportunity. Obviously, it's a problem for a lot of people, but there's also possibilities. Possibilities is if you don't get that tag and you actually do something better, the conversions of your competitors can go down by 20% and yours can increase if you actually add more value. So it's a great moment to give that extra push. For example, all these are great, but you also want to make sure that people trust this product, right? Because remember, if somebody's gifting this to a senior and it's their mom, it's their granny, it's their aunt, that there's a lot of emotions attached to that product. When I buy things for my grandmother, like it's like buying something for me, even more. Like I care more about her than myself, right? So you have to make sure that you connect with the viewer, big time.
Yeah.
Sorry with the viewer is my TV and filmmaking background days that came back as a film.
Yeah, I think that's
Are we missing anything, Andrew? I think not. I think PPC, you need to do DSP here for sure. Like at this point, you need to do DSP. If you're not doing DSP, you're not doing basically anything. Everybody's playing on. If you can see down, go down, Andrew, a little bit. Yeah, right there. No, go up to see the discounts. Right there. You're going too fast, bro. Go to the discounts. Right there. There's so many deals, right? Just dude, do if you do a price management, like Andrew can help you with this, you can have, a deal, lightning deals, flash deals, and this product is most likely fast for this. Also, maybe you're doing a bad day partying. Like, well, which times of the day are like these products you're getting more click, more conversions? Maybe then instead of spending $1,000 throughout the day, maybe you spend that $1,000 within a time frame that's even better. You get more conversions. What do you think, Andrew?
I agree. I mean, for sure, they're not doing DSP because of the amount of sales that they're having, which is actually pretty low. So it's pretty low for the brand that it should be. They should be selling way more. And for sure, they sell. I believe they sell brick and mortars and all of that because of the time that they started launching. And maybe Amazon is just a part of their business, but um, but in terms of Amazon, I think they're leaving a lot of money on the table, and one of them would be DSP, which for sure would give much better numbers than this. Like this is very low for this type of rank. And you can see that their ranking is decaying basically.
Yeah. All right, I think we're done for today. This listing was a whatever listing. I'm sorry. I think you guys, Addison, I think you can definitely crush them if you do something relatable If you need help, please scan the QR code below. We'll work for you almost for free because you spend the time to be here with us. Okay, almost. I'm not saying entirely, but you're watching us. You're supporting this new yeah, I would say thing that we're trying to do, Andrew and I. So schedule a call. We'll be more than happy to get on a call with you and see how we can help you out. And that's about it for today. Andrew, do you have anything else you want to add?
Now, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.